Legal immigrants are more patriotic than the leftists these days. They knew they worked to come into America, and they love America. They want the laws followed in America. So the only person that we need to make sure we deport is Warnock.
Nikki Haley is considered like one of the serious contenders for the Republican nomination for 2024. Now, I think that that's ridiculous, but she is considered by many to be a serious Republican. And she just claimed that the American citizen religious leader, Raphael Warnock, should be deported, which is like a fancy, slightly higher vocabulary version of go back to your country. That's effectively what we heard. Now, she's not gonna say go back to your country because she's one of the fancy Republicans. She's not Marjorie Greene or anything, except at the end of the day, it's the exact same message. Bridget, Raphael Warnock is like, you don't have to agree with him on everything, but the idea that he should be deported should be below our politics. What do you think?
Oh my God, I'm like, I mean, I talk about Pollyanna. I shouldn't be surprised by how low any of these people will sink, but I'm a little stunned. Warnock was born in Savannah, Georgia. So when she's like, oh, he should be deported, to where? Like, what is she talking about?
Now, are you sure that Savannah, Georgia's in America?
I mean, I honestly shouldn't be shocked. These are deeply unserious people who will say whatever if it riles up their base. And I should know that by now, but even I'm a little stunned by this one.
Yeah.
And I do think there was a time where she was trying to present herself as, like, oh, I'm kind of a reasonable person and I'm like a more measured person. I guess that's going out the window because this is, I'm stunned that she would say this with a straight face in front of people.
Yeah, like it's so crazy that I tried to come up with an explanation. You know how like sometimes people will hear about news happening in Georgia, the country, and they'll think it's Georgia, the state? Is she the first person ever to switch that? Does she think that he's from the country, Georgia? It's just as like the idea. They can just throw it out there. The idea to the racist voters there that they're trying to appeal to, that because he's black, he's not really an American. You can say that he's a citizen, he's a community leader, he's a literal senator, he's a religious leader. It doesn't matter. To people like Nikki Haley, or at least to the base they're trying to appeal to, it's never gonna be enough, it's never gonna count. You're always gonna be able to throw these sorts of insane racist insults at them. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.